Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Redemption Outdoors, and here we are at the tank for another edition of Tanks a Lot. We have our Popeil Pocket Fisherman ready to go, and in just 1 minute, we're going to get in the tank, we're going to test out some baits, and we're going to see just how they look when you put them in the water. So stand by, we'll be right back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us again today for another episode of Tanks a Lot. As a matter of fact, I could say thanks a lot for joining us. Well, as promised, we're going to be testing some soft baits today. And in this episode, we'll be testing out the December 2020 edition of Monsterbass. So, I've gone ahead and rigged up these baits. We're going to go ahead and start with one that I've been pretty eager to try out. That is the Rabid baits, the Rabid foxtail. I've heard a lot about these. I've seen these on numerous videos. Now, in the box, they provided the Ned Head Super K jigs. This was actually a collaboration between Super K and Rabid baits to pair up the exact proper Ned jig for the bait. So that's what we're going to do. So as promised, I got the Pocket Fisherman ready to go. We're going to go ahead and drop this in there. See how she does. Well, look at there. She just stands right up straight. Yeah, that's just as I would hope. Perfect as a Ned. I don't see this working in any other application, to be honest. I think its life mission is to be on a Ned rig just like this. But boy, does it do it well. That I like. And I'm going to tell you right now, that'll get smallies also. I feel like that'll be a real strong smallmouth bass bait. All right. Well, that's the Rabid baits. Rabid foxtail. Let's stand by and I'll get the next bait. All right, folks, the next one is going to be Xcite baits. This is a high floater, basically just your basic stickworm, but I think it's infused with salt and is supposed to be highly buoyant. So let's check it out as a wacky rig. See how this thing looks as it descends. Well, it's definitely a floater. Look at that. It's being dragged down by the hook. Now, having seen that, I don't think I would use this as a wacky rig. No, I don't think that's its best use. I have an idea here. Stand by. I'm going to rig it up a different way and see how it looks. All right, we're going to give this a try using a little different rig. We're going to Texas rig this, and I did put just the smallest little nail weight in there. It seems a little bit better. Maybe I should have put just a little more weight, maybe. What do you guys think? How would you fish this? It's clearly very buoyant. What's the best way to do this? Just like that? Just let it kind of lay there and just kind of keep moving it? How would you guys rig it? All right, that's the Xcite bait high floater stickworm. All right, so stand by and we'll move on to the next. All right, guys, before we leave behind this Xcite bait, it just isn't sitting well with me the way it performed as a wacky rig. And I feel totally like that is because of the way I matched it with that particular hook. I think it was a total mismatch. So I've re-rigged it using an actual wacky rig hook. And it's a quite a bit smaller hook, so let's take a look now. Give this thing a fair shake. Look at the difference. Well, that's what I would expect from a wacky rig. I think I probably have it a little off center, but look at that. Much, much better. That's giving this bait a much more fair handshake here. What do you guys think? You think that? Now I would tell you, I would throw it this way. The hook might be a little small, but maybe not. Tell me what you guys think. All right. So that, now we can move on to the next one. So that is the Xcite bait high floater stick worm. Stand by. All right, and the final bait in the box this month is the Big Bite Baits, the 4.5-inch BFE. All right. So the first thing I'm going to do is try this out as a trailer. Again, it's perhaps an odd color choice. It just happens to be the jig that I have rigged up. All right, well, that doesn't look too bad, huh? Let me see how it looks if you kind of swim it. What do you think? It's not as buoyant as I might have expected, though it could be the fault of the jig. It might not be the exact right jig for this. All right, well, there it is as a trailer, so stand by. And I'm going to switch it up. I think I have an idea how this might perform better, so stand by. All right, here we go. Continuing on with the Big Bite Baits BFE. I put this on one of those Perfection Lures David Dudley stand-up jigs. I've gotten a number of these through time in the boxes, so I've never really tried. I thought I would. And sure enough, look, it seems to... That seems to work much better with this BFE. What do you guys think? That thing's legit, I think. I like that jig. I haven't used it, but I think I will. And yeah, I like that. So what do you guys think? Comment down below. And with that, that is the December 2020 Monsterbass Tanks a Lot. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Once again, drop down below, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Be sure to come back every Saturday morning, by the way, for our 3-minute grab bag giveaway, and we will be having one this Saturday. So get in on that fun. And until we meet again, guys, take care.